What's up, friends? So today's video is I like to do Saturday resets and not Sunday resets, but it's Sunday, so it's a Sunday reset. We were on vacation last week, and so we got home on Friday, didn't really do anything, and then Saturday I ended up getting a migraine, and yeah, so not only is the house like re-destroyed from the kids being able to like run free and everything, it's just, you'll see. It's we have a lived-in house. You know how when you were growing up, like you had friends' houses that you went to but you like didn't touch anything, then you had friends' houses that like it was free-for-all. We're the free-for-all house. So I have to pick up the kitchen and the living room, and then I've got some groceries I ordered Saturday night that were delivered this morning that I need to finish putting away. Need to get dinner prepped for tonight, and then I'm making those little, I think you've seen, everybody's probably seen them, but if not, you'll see them in the video. But the little like Lunchable boxes that you can get from Amazon, I have some of those that I'm gonna prep for like myself as a breastfeeding snack. Because I was buying not the Lunchables brand, I can't remember, like Greenfields brand from Walmart. I really liked it. They're $3 a thing, and I'm eating one every day, and it just gets really expensive. And then my husband also likes those too, so we're gonna try this and see. Because if it works, I'm gonna have to order another set of the little containers. So there'll be 10 for my kids and then 10 for Chris and I. And then I think that should be it for the video. So hopefully you guys get some cleaning motivation from this. You get a dinner recipe from this, and then you just overall hopefully feel better about yourself, because like I said, none of us have our lives together today, and my house is a little bit of a mess. You'll get to see it. So let's get to cleaning. Okay, to start everything off, I thought I would just kind of go through and show you the craziness of, what happens when you're down as a mom with a migraine. It's really not that bad, but we had cinnamon rolls for breakfast, which you can, see that wasn't picked up. We're always running late to get to church on time. So same thing, that's from breakfast. Milk is from breakfast. That's from breakfast. It's like, 4 o'clock, whatever. Had some dishes to do, some things to put up. And then trash from groceries. So I got my grocery delivery at like 9 o'clock this morning. And so I got all the cold stuff put up, but everything else was left out. So I can give you a little overview of that. We're gonna have some steak tacos later this week. So I got those little mini tortilla things. I don't know if you guys have tried these guys. Oats overnight, they're freaking delicious. I know you can order them online, which I'm gonna do probably on Wednesday to try some more flavors, but I eat oatmeal to help with my breast milk supply. I was getting tired of hot oatmeal, especially we live in Oklahoma. It's been hotter than hell recently. So it's nice not to eat like hot oatmeal. Sugar, these are the best crackers ever. They're delicious. It's another breastfeeding snack that I use. Z-bars for my kids. We needed rice, flour, powdered sugar, bread. We're gonna try this Kinder's seasoning for the tacos. Sorry, you're a smidge sideways. This stuff for some veggies later in the week. Teddy Grahams for our adult Lunchables, because we're always a kid inside. Trash that needs to be thrown away. Breast milk pumps that need to be cleaned. All the fun stuff. So we're gonna get all of this picked up, everything put in place, and make it all look much better. First off, I don't know if you can hear the birds screaming. That's Zazu. It's my son's lovely bird. She's wanting attention, so she's gonna have to wait a few minutes. But for dinner tonight, we are gonna grill up some chicken and zucchini, because it sounds really good. But I'm gonna go ahead and get that done. I had meant to do the chicken this morning before we left for church, so it could like marinate all day. But you know, life and everything. You know, I would say that's probably one of the downsides to breastfeeding, is that it takes so much time. I really thought I did good this morning. I was like, I'll order my groceries and I'll have everything ready. I'll be an adult today. And yep, nope, everybody woke up and chose violence this morning. And so we just survived. But yeah. So for my family, 4 zucchinis, like these are, I would say small-ish. I don't know the size, but this one seems big. The other 3 seem small. But I usually do around 4 zucchinis for the 4 of us. My kids eat it pretty good. My husband and I eat it really good. It's actually my favorite. And if I have to grill it, I'm gonna cook what I wanna cook. So, but I just kind of cut them to bite-sized pieces. Ooh. Try not to lose them on the ground. And then the seasoning for them, super easy. I like to use the Kinder's, what is this? Garlic herb with sea salt and lemon. And then sometimes I'll put lemon directly on it too, which I probably will today because the chicken needs some lemon. I don't want to over lemony the chicken. So now that we have that cooked, I'm gonna set that aside because we're gonna use it for said chicken. Take some good old olive oil, or give that a good little rinse, little spritzerooskies, and then take that Kinder seasoning and season up and mix. Oh, it smells all kinds of lemony. All right.
For next year.
So that's what it looks like when it's done. Mom. Now we're gonna move on to the chicken. I did get the big chicken pack from Costco or Walmart. And then we like our chicken pretty thin in this family. So I will trim it the way that I like it and then cut it down the middle basically. Make half for now and then a bag for later. One pack of chicken from Costco usually gets me, well, I would say about 2 meals, maybe 3. But one from Walmart will get me 2-ish, yeah, 2 meals. And we usually do leftovers for lunch for all of us. My husband takes leftovers to work. I eat leftovers here. It just keeps me from having to like ridiculously meal prep. And sometimes you'll see me meal prep. I have, oh, who is it? Skinny Taste, like meal prep book, and I love it. Some of my earlier stuff, I did a lot of that. And usually I have to be in the mindset or the mood to prep like that. This right now is just super easy. We've got, you know, all of it done. I'll cut this chicken later. Ooh, try not to lose the knife. Wash my hands real quick. Okay. So for the marinade, my trusty sidekick iPad over here, I did 3 chicken breasts. I cut them in half. And then you do half a cup of extra virgin olive oil, half a cup of balsamic vinegar, 1/4 cup soy sauce, 1/4 cup Worcestershire sauce. I don't know if you've seen that TikTok. Worcestershire sauce, however you say it. We're gonna do some lemon juice. It does call for 3/4 cup brown sugar. I admit it, Chris and I are doing this thing called like E2M right now, and it doesn't allow sugar, so I just don't put it in there. And then let's see, some dried rosemary, 2 teaspoons, 2 tablespoons of Dijon mustard, 1.5 teaspoons salt, a teaspoon of ground black pepper, teaspoon of garlic powder, and then of course your chicken breasts. So all the liquids I measure out pretty much solid what it calls for. But I will say for like the seasonings and the lemon, I actually just do that by heart. It always terrified me whenever I first started like cooking like that. But now I know my family's palate and how much everybody actually likes things. And I've noticed that sometimes what that recipe calls for isn't enough of everything. Now I will say I would much rather have, I don't know, this is crushed rosemary, maybe ground rosemary. These flecks are a little big. Put that in there. I'm gonna use some sea salt and I'm gonna sneeze. Now 1 lemon. Just got this ridiculous knife. Yes, I'm cutting on my countertop. It's not all the way though. Okay. Pick that guy out. Are there any more hiding in there? I guess it really doesn't matter if his seed ends up in there. So it calls for is it 1/8 cup? What is it? Where is it? Yeah, 1/8 cup of lemon juice. I'm gonna just do half a lemon. Or maybe even the whole lemon. This lemon's kind of tiny. And then I'm gonna throw that rind in there. And then I'm gonna go ahead and add this lemon to the zucchini, this side of it. But I'm gonna put the rind in there. Shake that up a little bit. All right, and then we're gonna seal a Ziploc bag. I like to leave a little air in there as I first mix things around. And realistically, like I said, you would let this set overnight or maybe make it first thing in the morning. I unfortunately let life get in the way, and I'm gonna put it in the fridge now and then grill it up here in about 30 minutes or so. All right, now that we have dinner in the fridge marinating, I'm gonna go ahead and get these little knockoff Lunchables set up. I'll try to do this where everyone can see at least the first 5. Or 5. Where's the other one? It's in here. Hiding things from myself. Okay. So I got some salami and some buffalo chicken breasts, or not breasts, but deli meat. And then I have like this little puncher thing. You know, since we were adults, I was gonna do the circle one, but I totally dropped it on my cement floors and busted it. So hearts it is. Push it through. So I'm gonna do all that, but I'm gonna do it fast, so y'all don't have to stare at me while I do it. All right, friends, so this is the finished product. Would have shown you more, except for my phone fell and broke the screen and was having to call AT&T support to get that fixed. Because what would it be if we didn't do that too? But I went ahead and put the salami and the chicken together, the crackers. If you want your crackers to be whole or you're OCD about it, Those Scar gluten-free crackers are not the good thing to put in here, but I love them. I'm okay with it. Did some cheese, did the chocolate Teddy Grahams, and I just did a serving size, which was 9. And then I did a half a pound of the chicken, salami, and cheese, and that did 8 of these. Okay, and then I'll store them in the fridge in just a little clear container. And then of course it fits 7 perfect. So I really need another clear container, but I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm just gonna stick it in the fridge like that so we can grab them and go. Okay, now we're gonna make the cinnamon cake. It looks super easy, like all my random stuff. All right, so we need 3 cups of all-purpose flour. Another professional way of measuring. 1, 2, 3, and 1 cup of granulated sugar. Do it this way. Granulated sugar, 4 teaspoons baking powder. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 large eggs. I believe these are large. And 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. And then 1.5 cups of milk. And then we're gonna blend this up. Slowly incorporate that 1/2 cup of butter. And you don't want to over mix. So the next thing we need to do is put it into our pre-dipped dish. Where does it work? So we want all that good stuff in there. I saw this recipe on the Wad's channel. I love her. She's hilarious. So I thought I would go ahead and try it. I do believe, I could be remembering this wrong, but I think they ate it for breakfast, which I think would probably be really good too. But I needed a dessert, and this sounded really good. Put your cake batter into your dish. You're gonna drop, oh my God, I'm losing hair. you're gonna drop in the cinnamon filling. And for the cinnamon filling, you just need 1.5 sticks of salted butter, softened to room temperature, 1 cup packed light brown sugar, 2 tablespoons of flour, and 1 tablespoon of ground cinnamon. And then I just mixed mine all up. And then it says that you just drop it in there. Let's do it this direction. And then it says to take a knife and just start spreading everything around. I hope I'm doing this right. Okay, so now we're gonna put it in the oven at 350 degrees for, let's check the hand of Danny iPad, for 35 to 40 minutes. So I'll probably put it in for 35, check it, and then cook it for another 5 if we need to. Okay, so I went ahead and put everything out on the grill already. So it should almost be done. We've got our grilled zucchini going on this side, and I always put that down about 5 minutes before I put my meat down, just so it'll actually finish. But here in about 2 minutes, I'll take everything off and it'll all be ready. Okay, I went ahead and pulled the zucchini off. It's finished. We're gonna flip the chicken one more time. Should I do this one handed? Definitely recording. All right, and then I'm gonna go ahead and pull these pieces off. All right, dinner's been pulled off the grill. Okay, so you're gonna hear things in the background because yeah, family here. But after we got finished with dinner, there was enough for 3 extra meals. Okay guys, I'm sorry. I know there's like a reflection in my glasses so you can see me looking at the iPad and everything. But if you heard me mention earlier, I totally had my phone up on the stand. My daughter was throwing something in the air. She ended up hitting the stand. It knocked it over. It completely, like, my screen is gone. It just comes up green. I can't do anything else on it. My camera battery is still charging. And so, yeah, I'm gonna end the video with a crappy iPad version because that's real life. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I know that it started out kind of good and then kind of got a little messed up at the end as my phone screen started dying and I couldn't pick the right buttons anymore. But like I said, hopefully you have some cleaning motivation from today. You got a good dinner recipe in and a great dessert recipe. If you guys have any suggestions, anything you want to see, any comments, definitely leave them below. Don't forget to hit that like button or subscribe. I'd greatly appreciate it, and I'll see you guys next time.